Yesterday, it was revealed that crafting one legendary rune will give you a full legendary relic. So everyone has been crafting them. That means that all the materials that you need to get one legendary rune are going up in price a lot. Ectoplasms, tier 6s, tier 4s, and of course, the Charms of Skill and the other ones. Let me tell you how you can get them and how you can make some gold out of them. And of course, whether you should make the legendary rune in the first place. Subscribe channel for more content like this, and let's get into it. So, what do you need to make a legendary rune? In order to make a legendary rune, you're gonna need these materials. As you can see, there are a good amount of them, but mostly, as I said before, materials like powerful bloods, you know, venom sacks, totems, all this kind of stuff that you just get by playing the game. You can get a few of them, but you can get more by transforming Ice Eternal Shards into Bottle Magic in Eye of the North, and of course, transforming that Bottle Magic into these materials, these trophies. But honestly, in my opinion, unless you're gonna use them in the next month for a legendary or whatever, I would just sell them as the prices of them are going up a lot. You should definitely check in sites like Guild BLTC where you can see the price change before you do it, but that's what I would recommend. Now, the big ones are gonna be these Charms of Brilliance, Potence, and Skill, as they can only be obtained by salvaging unidentified gear, and only if you use if you salvage it with Rune Crafter Salvage-O-Matic that you can get from Training Post for 600 gems. I actually didn't have one, and I just bought it just to do this. As you can see here, every time you salvage, every stack of green unidentified gear that you salvage with Rune Crafter will give you 8 gold profit, regardless of how much the green rare unidentified gear costs you. So that's an insane amount of gold right now. Of course, as I said before, it will only be part for a limited time, but it's pretty worth it. So if you're gonna salvage a lot of things, honestly, like how many you would have to do? It would have to be like 25 stacks to break you, like 20, like a bit more than 20 stacks of unidentified gear to make it profitable to buy the Rune Crafter. That's not even that much. So if you're gonna buy them, a Rune Crafter, I would buy it right now. I think it's worth it. What you do, and I'll tell you how it works, is essentially just, you know, get your unidentified gear and you open them, the green, yellow, or blue, and then you start salvaging them. As you can see here, the reason why this works actually is because these charms come from these minor runes of the Citadel. The reason why you use the green, why the green works is because you have this. Yellow also works because it also brings some major runes as well. The yellow ones give you a better possibility because they're major, and this one give you a little bit less because they're minor. That being said, the blue ones don't actually work because they don't have any runes, right? But sometimes when you're opening them, and it's why you should always open pieces of unidentified gear before you salvage them, you can get a green. I hope I get. Oh my god, I just didn't get it. What the fuck? I need to show you guys this. I need to show you that it does. That's what happens. Otherwise, you're not gonna believe me, are ya? Let me just open a few of them more. I was very unlucky. There we go. See, a green because I opened them. This applies for greens because greens can convert to yellow and yellow to exotics. So this is what you should open them beforehand. Then you wanna once you have opened all of them, you wanna go here and just salvage all. Now, this actually works for me because I have my unidentified gear in an invisible bag, and it also works if you have it on your shared inventory slots. Because if I were to have it in a random one, what will happen is that it will also, look at that, salvage that as well. And you don't want that. You want to open them first. So remember to put them in the correct place so you don't have to like move it up and move it out, and this is kind of annoying, right? And you want to salvage everything. Actually, you would want to salvage the blue ones separately. So you would probably want to use your copper fed first for the blue ones to get a bit more materials, but that's honestly not as important. And I got a few. Well, I only got simple. Sadly, I didn't get any charms. But let's open the yellow ones, and I got nothing. I'm very unlucky. I'm just gonna open them again because I need to show you what charms can really be worth. Otherwise, this wouldn't really be a good farm, would it? Oh, there we go. We got a symbol of pain. There we go. Charm of Potence. That's one of them for sure. I wish I would get a Charm of Skill. Oh, there it is. charm of skill as well. And you can see the charm of potence goes for around 1 gold and 55 silver each one. And this one, charm of skill 4 gold and 79. And you will say, oh, but you wasted your piece of rare or unified gear. That's not true, because I also got the materials as well. So at the end of the day, I am making gold anyways. Now, which one should you salvage? Honestly, I would just salvage every one of them. Well, as I said before, the blue ones you should not salvage with the rune crafter, because they don't have any of the runes. I would just salvage them with the copper fed blues, but I would open them anyways, right? I would definitely focus on only buying the green ones, as they are the cheapest and the more possibilities of getting the charms. But I would also obviously open the piece of rares unidentified gear and salvage these ones as well with the rune crafter for now, because yeah, sure, this one has 25% instead of 20% of getting rare materials, but the materials are not really that much worth it. It's way more important, I think, to salvage the upgrades, the runes, to get these charms, because they're so expensive. It's like, yeah, sure, you can get a little bit more, more materials, but like, I would bet that right now it ends up being better for the rune crafter one. That being said, you can still use this one if you want. And it is definitely true that this whole rune crafter salvaging thing only applies to the non weapons, right? The weapons you honestly shouldn't salvage them with the rune crafter, because it doesn't give you anything. But I mean, most likely you're gonna get more, and you're not gonna start. I mean, you're not gonna start like dividing them, of course, not, right? So I would just personally, I'm just gonna salvage all of them for the charms. Maybe I'm wrong about this, and you guys definitely can put some comments down below for that one, but I don't think I am. And there you go. And sure, it's kind of annoying to do this, because you have to open them and then salvage them and whatever, but it is indeed worth it, in my opinion, because you get, at least until the prices go down. As you can see here, let me just see a little bit. It went up a lot, and it's going down a little bit down, but compared to what it used to be before, it's way different. It's way better, right? And usually, even when even on these cases where you can see this price of the charms, it was probably still worth for you to do this transformation anyways. So right now it's even better. Now, if you don't have the Runecraft Salvage-O-Matic and you don't want to buy it, I would honestly just recommend you to sell them to the trading post directly, as other people are buying them to do this method anyways. As you can see here, you can see that the prices for unidentified gear, the green one at least, is going up as well. Look at that. Look at that. This is where it used to be before this announcement, and look at how much it's gone up. It went down a little bit, and I'm sure it'll go back up again. And right now, it's probably a good idea to buy them instead of selling them, but just wait until it comes back up again a little bit, probably on reset, and you'll see that you're gonna make some gold out of it anyways. These prices are gonna stay up. They're gonna go up and down a little bit for the next month, and after this whole legendary relic thing is over and everyone gets their legendary relic for free, the price is gonna go crashing down. So what I would recommend is just interact with these systems right now, sell all your crafting items that you have right now, open all your bags and your inventory, because of course the hero choice chests also, the POF ones for example, give you some piece of rare unit gear that you can use. And if you search for bag, I don't have one right now, but some of the bags also give you some unidentified gear that you can use. So just go through your characters, check all the materials that you have, and use them. And I would probably recommend you to keep your logs, all these materials that are not part of the legendary rune farm, because everyone's opening this anyways, and if you sell them now, they're probably gonna go down in price. So I'll just save them from after that, when they start getting where they recover their price a little bit. That being said, this is how it works, and I honestly would recommend you doing this right now for sure. Obviously the big boom of this was yesterday, and prices are gonna be a bit more stable right now, and they're gonna become more stable the more time passes during this whole month. But it's not a bad thing to do right now. I would really recommend you. Now, should you make your legendary armor for yourself? Your legendary rune, my bad. Yes, I think you should. At least one. No, definitely just one actually, because making more right now would just cost you far more money than you actually need, and after the legendary relic is released, the price of this everything is gonna go down. So just make one, get your free legendary relic, and then forget about it. Just sell all of your materials that you have, all the materials that you're not gonna use, just sell them instantly. It's fine. And if you want to farm this unidentified gears, honestly, just do metas. Do metas, do PvE. All the items, all this content will give you a lot of items like this. And Octovine, I'm pretty sure, is the best one. I think there's some actual farms of just this, but I would just recommend you to do the metas every day. It's fun. It's not. It doesn't feel like a grind. Just do content that you like. I think PvE gives you more than PvP in War vs. World for this farm in specifically, but see, probably if you do other content, it'll be fine anyways. I mean, look, PvP right now with the reward track and everything is definitely worth doing, and War vs. World as well, because of the whole War vs. World event. So honestly, everything here right now is going pretty hard. I'm wonder, actually, I should check right now. Let's actually check together, guys. I just thought about this right now. I wonder if there's some sort of reward tracks that give you more unidentified gear that other ones. I think it probably is the case, because every one of them gives you different things. I'm usually going for the Secrets of the Obscure one for the currencies that I'm gonna need for legendary PvE armor, but I'm guessing that there's some of them that gives you more.